welcome to my channel and happy October. It's spooky season. We got October, spooky season, Halloween, fall, the color orange. Best season, best month. And today I'm bringing you all things scary skeletons with a horror tropes tier list. I have a love-hate relationship with horror. Like when I'm reading it, it's kind of funny to me, but when I'm actually like watching horror stuff, scares the absolute crap out of me. So I have about 20 or so horror tropes that I'm going to rank. I don't even want to say best to worst because I don't even think that it's like a best to worst. My bottom tier is like escape room. These are for those tropes that I feel should be in any other genre. They no longer feel like horror tropes to me. One tier above that, we have no. These are for the tiers that I don't like. I don't care how well it's done. I don't care if this is the best. This is the best writing, the best directing of this particular trope ever. I hate it. I wish we could just get rid of it. One tier above that, we have our hits and misses. It all depends on who's writing it, how well it's done. It's based on that. A tier above that, we have looking over my shoulder. These are for those horror tropes that like I actually like them or I can see the appeal in them. Our top tier, our god tier, sleep terrors. These are for the tropes I love. They put a fear in my heart. Do you know how difficult it is to write a horror book and have it genuinely put fear in people's heart? I feel like when, it's horror like movies, it's so much easier because you have like facial expression, you actually have a vivid picture, creepy music. But when it comes to books, that is difficult. So without further ado, this tier list. Starting off with the first trope is family secrets, and it's like dark family secrets. This immediately goes into escape room. I don't know what it is, but a lot of the times when I see it, it stops being like horror, it stops feeling like horror, and now it feels more like drama. And I'm so tired of it. I feel like when it comes to like the horror drama, I'm so tired of dark family secrets. Unless it's that one movie that came out a couple years ago where she got married and there was like the family was trying to kill her on the wedding night. I actually really like that version. But personally, I would prefer this to be literally any other kind of genre. Then we have the cabin in the woods. This is a no for me. I personally hate this trope. And it's always cause why is it that there is a killer going around and your solution is it's the park in the woods, it's an abandoned cabin? Do you not have any self-preservation? First off, even if there's not a killer around, why would we be in like a cabin in the woods? Like a secluded cabin in the woods and no one knows where we are. If I can't walk more than 15 minutes, no, if I can't walk less than 15 minutes and be at some kind of store, we got a problem. We have a problem. Come be me. I don't know how people be getting themselves in this situation, but I can't deal with it.
Get somebody else to do it.
Oh. Creepy dolls. This is gonna go in escape room. Dolls used to scare the mess out of me, especially because my granny had like so many of them. So many of them. I hated them. And Chucky used to put fear in my heart. After Chucky met Tiffany and they have a baby and they met the baby again and he didn't kill and he didn't want them to kill and Chucky was missing it, but Tiffany's like, killing is a drug just like any other addiction. Funniest thing to me. I still say this now. I say this in so many scenarios that creepy dolls are no longer even creepy to me. Like just like voodoo dolls. Like I might get a Chucky doll. I'm not going to, but I might. Vampires. Escape room. I blame Twilight. I blame the Vampire Diaries. I blame, Vampires suck. Like, as a horror trope, I don't think it works anymore. And I think it's just because there's too much appeal to vampires. Like, it's not even really scary anymore. Like, vampires themselves, I feel like were scary at one point, but now because they've been romanticized so much, it doesn't even feel like a horror trope. This belongs somewhere else. Werewolves. I don't know if I want to put this in no or escape room. I'm gonna put this in no simply because I hate werewolves. And you can blame Taylor Lautner.
You imprinted on my daughter?
It wasn't my choice.
She's a baby!
It's not like that. Do you remember how much you wanted to be around me 3 days ago? That's gone now, right?
Long gone.
Because it was her. From the beginning, it was Nessie who wanted me there.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Seeing him play Jacob in Twilight ruined like werewolves for me. And then Klaus. Oh my god! It's a hit or miss. You know what? It's a hit or miss because I don't like werewolves. I don't find them scary. I don't even see the appeal of them. But if it's Klaus or Haley, okay, you know what? That's a hit or miss. It all depends. It all depends. Usually it's a no. Usually we can just get rid of this trope. But I'll keep it. I'll keep it for Klaus. We have ghosts. I think I'm gonna put this in hit or miss. I don't think ghosts are scary. But sometimes, depending on how the book is written or how the movie is directed, it kind of, I don't know, it puts a little fear in me, but not like a whole lot. It's a hit or miss for that one. Skinwalkers. We have our first sleep terror. When I tell you, skinwalkers are so creepy to me. They put a legitimate amount of fear into my heart. I was reading a book, and the creature was an alien. And at one point, there was one line that I misread. And this was the scariest moment. I thought that the creature was a skinwalker. And I started panicking. I had fear. I was so scared as I sit at my desk. It's bright in the building. It's bright outside. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I don't know what it is about skinwalkers, but boy, skinwalkers are definitely something. Okay, I feel like possession kinda is like a looking over my shoulder situation because I can see the appeal in it. And sometimes I do like this trope. Like sometimes it is scary, sometimes it's well done. But then there's other times where I'm looking at possession and I'm just like, this is the wrong genre for this book. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just looked at this one. I hate this. I hate this. This is immediate no because it's alone in the woods at night. Why? Why? Please tell me what logical reason you would have to go out into the woods at night by yourself. There is no logic. It's so stupid. Like, stop doing it. Stop. Evil twin is a no, and I blame Pretty Little Liars.
Hi, sister.
Who wanted that? Who asked for that? Who said, oh, that would be amazing. That would, beautiful, beautiful. No one. No one said that, ever. Ever. Even as a trope in and of itself, I never really liked the evil twin. Like, I don't know. Ooh, you know what I would like? I think I would like an evil twin kind of situation. Oh, that would be so cool. Like, imagine you think that's the evil twin, but the one you got is eviler. I would like that. If someone could write that into a book, I'll read it. We have Jinx. This is The Descent into Madness, and I don't think this is scary. However, this is one of my favorite tropes in any genre, especially horror. I love it so much. I love it in horror, and I love it in fantasy. This is one of my favorite tropes. I feel kind of bad. Maybe I should put this in sleep terror. No, because a lot of the times it's done bad. So technically this should be in hit or miss. But because I personally love this trope too much to have it just be like some C tier, I'll leave it in looking over my shoulder. A group of strangers. I'm gonna put this in looking over my shoulder, but not for the reason you think. I don't think it's scary. I don't think it's well done a lot of the time. You're in a horror book, you're in a horror movie, and you randomly meet these people like y'all haven't even known each other like 2 days, 2 hours. Sometimes they don't even know each other 2 hours. And y'all form these deep emotional bonds. Like, the killer? No, it wouldn't be them. How do you know? How do you know? Basement. Creepy basement, I feel goes into looking over my shoulder. Because this scares me a lot. To the point where I won't even have a basement in the future when I have my own house. No basement. And if I do have a basement, this is about to be the brightest room in the house. This is going to be the reason I have a $400 light bill, because it will never be dark. I'm having bright lights. I'm having LED lights 24/7. I'm having a backup generator specifically for the basement. Y'all is not finna. Oh my god, and I hate people who go into dark basements by themselves or like with these little tiny flashlights. Like honestly, I saw one movie where they went in the basement with a tiny light that you couldn't really see in front of yourself, and I'm just like, my iPhone is brighter than that. Then we have unreliable narrators. I think this is a hit or miss. I really like this, and I've seen so many situations where it's done really well in horror books. However, sometimes they make it so obvious that the narrator is unreliable to the point where they just make everything that happens in the story the exact opposite of what the narrator is saying. I don't think that is an unreliable narrator. I think that's a narrator that just sucks. Just fucking sucks. I need an unreliable narrator to where you have to determine what actually did or didn't happen. So that's why it's a hit or miss, but I feel like it's done really well. Just like in Joker, when that actually came out, and even still to this day, there's certain parts of it that I still question. So, ooh, Final Girl. It's a hit or miss. I'm not gonna lie, it all really depends. Cause if it's like the normal Final Girl, like, oh, you know, there's the good girl and then there's the slut, and the slut dies and the good girl is the one who survived. That's boring. Mix it up. Like, bruh. Cults. I'm gonna put this in sleep terror. And I say this because I was watching this true crime video and it was talking about like all the things that, you know, this cult leader was doing, like very, very gruesome things that he was doing to kids and his multiple wives, to like just like the people that he was supposed to be leading. And it played a video of like how he, you know, kind of indoctrinates you. And I started to agree. That, when it comes to like cult stuff, I can't do it. Time loops. I'm gonna put this in looking over my shoulder, and I say this because there is this one game that was being played. I think Corey Kinship played it, and then there was another one with like this like multiple voice kind of thing. And this trope, I feel like, is done so well a lot of the times. Oh my god, what is that movie? I think it's like Death Day or something like that. I think it's so hilarious. So that's why it's gonna be and looking over my shoulders, because I love this trope. Like, I feel like it can be done pretty horribly, but I haven't seen it be done pretty horribly, so that's where it's gonna stay. Serial killers. I'm gonna put this into, no. I was about to say like maybe escape room, but the reason I say this is because due to certain real life events where people started they started crushing on serial killers and thinking that they did nothing wrong. It really kind of ruined serial killers to me, to where they're not even scary, and it's just kind of like, it's the same thing. Like, oh, I killed them because of this. Oh, wow. Just like you and every other serial killer out there. I will say, one thing I don't like about this trope is, why is the serial killer always hot in, like, movies? Or, like, they're described as, like, so attractive in books. I thought y'all wanted me to hate this guy. Why he look good? This is where we have, like, dead bodies and stuff. And I'm not gonna hold you. This is a hit or miss. And it's because, like, it can be done well. It can be done not well. But I hate reading about, like, dead bodies and stuff. Or, like where the characters know, hey, this is a dead body, and this person did it. And then they just start acting stupid. Like, first off, if I'm someplace and I find bones, dead body skeletons, I'm leaving. With or without you, I am leaving. I don't care what anyone says, like, oh, you just left me there to die, and I did. Because why did you stay?
Bye, bitch.
Abandoned buildings. That's gonna give me sleep terrors, and that gives me sleep terrors because you don't know what's in there. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. And I personally eat that shit up every time. Lost souls are gonna go into escape room. I feel like it doesn't really work as a horror trope. However, it really does work very well, in my personal opinion, if it's like YA fantasy, or if it's like those coming of ages stories. Like, I personally like the lost soul trope there, but as a horror element, it doesn't really work too well in my opinion. So I just feel like good trope, bad genre. Killer in the backseat. I hate this trope for the life of me. How are you getting in your car, not looking in your back seat, to see some guy there. What? It's not making no type of sense to me. First off, one, why are you getting in your car without looking in your backseat? Maybe it's just me. Like, I don't have a car and I don't drive and I can't drive. But I think I would notice if someone's in my backseat. Two, why on God's green earth is it that this person, this big person, will just be in the back seat? You don't notice them. You get in the car, you're driving off, you don't notice them, and you just happen to look in your rearview mirror, and the dude's just sitting there staring at you. You didn't feel somebody staring at you or anything like that? I feel like if someone is really truly staring at you, I feel like you can feel people's presence. That being said, how did you not feel this man's presence? How? Creepy calls are a hit or miss. I think creepy calls are so hilarious. And it's just because there's nothing preventing you from hanging up. I don't know. I feel like maybe like there's a logical reason why people don't. But I'm not thinking logically like, yeah, I'm about to come in and kill you. Do it then. Boom. And I'm hanging up. Like, I don't know. I can't take it. I can't take it seriously. And lastly, we have creepy music. And this is purely just a TV horror trope or like a movie horror trope. I'm gonna put that in sleep terrors because I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to like a lot of stuff, like jump scares really get to me. But personally, I actually think it's creepy music that gets to me the most because like, bruh, that's scary. It is legitimately terrifying. Like, that puts fear in my heart before whatever pops up on the screen. But that is it. This is the final tier list. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree or not. Let me know what your favorite horror trope is, because personally, mine is like skinwalkers and psychological horror, because they terrify the mess out of me. Like, I cannot sleep for days. Like, I'm paranoid for days, and I love it. If you like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the video maker, which is me. I will see you next time, and before I go, I just want to show off my hoodie. It says horror movies and chill. I don't want to say I'm cooler than you, but if this was a competition, I win. Okay, that's it. I will see you next time. Bye.